Hey there, guys. So today we have another review, and this is Darwin with Scott, and we're reviewing a beer from Central Waters. This is their Rye Barrel Chocolate Porter. Where's the bottle? Pass one.
Where's the other bottle?
Oh yeah, I actually have to find that. I think I left it in the other room. 9.5% Rye Barrel Aged Imperial Porter brewed with chocolate and oatmeal.
Oh.
And so yeah.
So why is it an Imperial Porter, not an Imperial Oatmeal Stout?
That's actually a really good question. I don't think this beer is, lagered like a Baltic Porter, so I don't know.
Okay.
Who knows?
Interesting.
Stout Porter is very much in
Yeah,
craft beer, like not a distinction
Just
anymore.
asking.
Actually, looking at the color, it's a little bit lighter than a like full black, right?
Yeah.
So even pouring it out of the bottle, like let's see. Yeah, right. Like it's like a nice dark
yeah,
brown.
very dark brown.
So yeah, this is like a very dark
pitch
brown,
black.
not a pitch black.
Pretty
kind
good
of
head
like-
for a beer like
Yeah,
this.
nice head on that. And so yeah, let's get the aroma on this. Wow, right?
Yeah, that's big.
I get the rye, the
Yeah.
whiskey, vanilla.
I smell like it's like a chocolate bourbon.
It actually reminds me a little bit of the Lagunitas
Sure, the High West fan.
High Westified, though that's with coffee.
Yeah, I think you're getting like a bitter chocolate here, not
Yeah.
like an adjunct kind of chocolate, but
Yeah,
definitely a lot of barrel.
yeah. It's the barrel that's popping out. It's big and but it's
Yeah.
also nice and roasty underlying.
Yeah,
But it's really nice, kind of sweet.
Yeah, definitely some vanilla.
Yeah, and it's a spicy, spicy rice, sweet
Yeah.
whiskey. Smells really nice.
Yeah, it does smell nice.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Awesome carbonation and mouthfeel on this one.
Yeah, it's very creamy.
Yeah. Not like the most luscious and, like not a Bourbon County kind of mouthfeel,
No,
but
but
there's a nice creaminess to it with the carbonation.
9.5%. I probably wouldn't guess that based on a barrel aged beer that
Yeah.
tastes like this.
Has a nice medium carbonation. In general, I get a really just again smacks of the rye
Barrel.
character. Yeah.
Yeah, rye, a little spice.
It's
Chocolate's
very
pretty
forward.
good. I personally don't like things that taste like liquid chocolate.
Okay.
So this hits really nicely for me.
It's not too obvious that there's chocolate in here. There's a little bit of that like hinting towards like a milk chocolate and bittersweet chocolate kind of character going
Yeah.
throughout.
not-
Hints
it's
of that
not-
like a chocolate candy kind of thing going.
It's not too sweet.
No, it doesn't necessarily like tell you like this is very like chocolate syrup. Some beers like offer that kind of Hershey's chocolate.
The single cut.
Heavy boots of lead.
Yeah, that's a
or like chocolate.
Yeah.
You obviously get chocolate. It's not as aggressive.
I think I like that more. Yeah.
Yeah. But in general, it again reminds me of the High Westified. Not the most robust stout out there or stout porter, but a really rich kind of barrel character. It's a little. It lingers a little bit on the palate for me, but it's not. It's decently integrated. It's not that kind of like here's a stout / porter with whiskey poured in.
Yeah.
It's forward, but not that forward. If that makes any sense, right? That makes
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like a nice kind of introduction. If you're not super familiar with what a barrel aged beer tastes like, this would be a nice place to start.
Or if you're a whiskey drinker, because it's so forward, it really does taste like there's a good amount of whiskey in here, or rye.
I have
You
to
maybe
say-
get a little bit of spice on the finish.
Yeah, I think the rye is more forward than it is in a lot of other rye beers I've had.
Yeah. So yeah, what do you think about the beer? Finally,
Overall, I think
score.
it's really good. It's not the best stout I've had, but I'm pretty impressed. I'm gonna give this a 95.
Okay. I'm very impressed as well. I'm gonna go with a 95. No, I should have thought of my score before you said yours. I like a little bit more than that. Let's go with a 96. And by the way, the price point on this is incredible. $9.99 for a full bomber of 9.5% barrel aged stout. And again, that follows the High Westified kind of the Lagunitas beer, like really good price point.
Yeah.
Really nice barrel character. Not the biggest stout, like I think it.
That one's pretty big. 12%.
Yeah, as in like I feel like mouthfeel. Like some
Alright.
people don't really like a sludgy, huge,
Sure,
intense beer.
sure.
This one is more whiskey forward, so
Yeah,
or
definitely.
rye forward. So until next time, guys. Cheers. Later.